Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of Fishing Planet, and we are here with the 2025 Halloween event. We are currently undergoing the Amanzonia Mystery Vampire Trahira mission. Now, I did discover while I was off screen that the different types of fish can be found in different locations. Apparently the Trahira can be found in those, well, there's those little foggy areas. You just got to look and see what's jumping out of the water. Now, most of what I was seeing earlier was the Payaras, but I did, near the boat dock, find one where there are Trahiras jumping. So I think you just got to fish at the proper locations where they're found. Now, the Vampire Trahiras, we got to use the silver bullet to catch, and we haven't caught one of those yet, so I'm going to see how this goes. I did have to go back and pick up the silicone finger because I left it back in my main storage. So I think we're all set to get this going now, guys. We might be able to do this in an episode. I don't know. Just depends on how well it goes. But I'd never noticed that those little clouds going up look like skulls. But if one could jump up, see, that's a Trahira. That is not a Payara. So let's go ahead and get the rod we have set up with that. I think I had one set up already. Let me make sure of that. Yes, I do. It's number 3. Now I'm just off the boat dock over here. I have no idea how big these guys are going to come. So they could be quite the fight. Now in the last episode something got on it and immediately got off of it. So this could take a few casts. Oh! What the heck? Somehow I got a screenshot. I don't know what the heck happened there. Okay. Alright, whatever I have is a little bit pushing it for getting these guys in. But I did get one to bite, finally. Yeah, apparently I need a heavier duty. This leader's not enough, guys. This is an adamant leader. I would have thought it would have been enough. Nope. We don't want that to break. This is going to be a fight. This is going to be a real fight if we can get it in at all. How big are these things? Jeez. I think they might make the Payaras look like babies. Well, after this one, we're going to definitely upsize our leader strength. Oh, good God. He just keeps taking it out.
Many expletives later.
Alright guys, we are finally making progress on this guy. This has been going on for a long time. I don't think the next one's going to be this tough, but I fought him. And we're almost there. He's finally tiring out. Doesn't mean he won't quit at the very end and try to do something. We'll see if we can't get him. Oh. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. He's too deep. See, he keeps going too deep. There he is. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, they're bigger than the Payaras, but by far. Holy crap. 246 pounds. That is an ugly fish. I thought the other one was ugly. Wow. Man, that's a face only a mother could love. I'm not even sure if the mother could love it. Good Lord. Yes, I'm dressed appropriately for the holiday too. I've got my pumpkin helmet on. That's the first Vampire Trahira. So they are much bigger than the Payaras. I was surprised by that. And now we need to do something about altering our gears so they can handle these guys. Yeah, it looks like they have bat wings for fins. That is one ugly fish. Alright, there's our first one. Yeah, I think our leader's about shot. This is what we're using, the adamant. It says unknown test, which should say not enough. So let's see what we got. What do we got here? We got 198 pound test here. We've got titanium. That should take us up where we need to be. Alright guys, we are going to try this again. And now that I've altered my leader strength, of course I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get a bite. I think I had it at the lowest setting. I think I had it at just 1. It seemed to work better. I am going to up the tension a little bit now. Kind of like to see how well it goes with this new leader. takes several tries to get these guys interested. If we don't catch one here soon, I'm going to go looking around, see if I can find any of the Vampire Biaras. Nope. Alright, well guys, I have been at this for a minute. Haven't caught any more. I think I might take a look around and see if there isn't another fishing spot here. I've only got one of each, which is not really good, honestly. Well, let's just see what we got jumping around over here. From a distance, they all look the same, but... Okay, that looks like a Payara. Yeah, definitely a Payara. Okay, this one's smaller. No, they could be Trahiras. No, they might be Biaras. Haven't got a good look at one yet. Yep, they could be. Let's give it a try here. Let me see here. Where is... Okay, we've got... There it is. I hope this works. Hope they're not too big. Definitely cast it farther. Yeah, I think it's a Biara. That definitely looked different, and it's smaller. There we go, we finally got one. My God, it took a long time. And it shouldn't be too tough of a fight. This gear is top notch. do apologize. My dogs are fighting right next to me for some reason. They've decided tonight they want to be pains in the butt. But this will be the first of the Biaras. I think I did catch it in a previous video from last year. And Maku Maku, I forgot about those, but basically we're catching all the vampire fish that are available here at the Amanzonia Maze. But it is coming in fairly readily. Well, it was. If I can just get this darn fish in. Yeah, I think we're going to have to fish for the rest of them off screen, guys, because we're going to be here a while. And I'll probably bring you back with the last fish, but I want you guys to see this one. Nothing else. Unless we catch one that's extraordinary. Oh, come on. Now he's taking off again. Thought I had him. Even with this rod, he's still giving me a fight. Nope, he's going to take off again. God bless it. Come on. Yeah, I don't know if I had my anchor down. That could have made some problems for me. You have the anchor down, then you have to use the force of the rod itself. You can't let them pull the boat around. Okay, we were getting a little bit closer. Well, I didn't think we'd get him that easily. He's too deep. He's still too deep. I'm trying. There we go, we got him. Yes, he's 93 pounds. That's still a decent sized fish. Still a very ugly fish. He looks more like the Payara, just a smaller version. Let's see here. 70-70. You get a better look at him and my little get up here too. That's the first Biara we've caught. So we've got to catch 2 more of these, 2 more of the other, and 2 more Piaras. Oh boy, that's a lot. Oh well. Well, we will definitely give it our best try. Probably going to do most of that off screen, and once I get to the last fish, I'll bring you back, guys. We'll keep him. There we go, 1 of each. Alright guys, I am back, and I did manage to catch 2 more Vampire Payaras. Once I caught them though, the fog from it disappeared. So I don't think you can catch anything beyond what they're allowing us to catch. But yes, they're a lot easier to catch than the other 2, that's for darn sure. I will tell you that it is best to use a stop and go at a speed of just 1 notch. I literally caught one right after the other. No joke. We're going to see if we can't get these others, but I have a feeling they're going to be a lot tougher. I'm going to try that same speed with these Biaras. I don't know if there's any kind of master thing to do. but there are some right here. We're going to moor the boat right here. But yeah, I had no problem catching the Payaras. They were easy peasy. That's for darn sure. These so far have been kind of tough, so I don't know. Maybe they just are tough. Well, let me go ahead and drop this off. I'm just going to grab a regular jig head, but a little bit heavier because, see, it's still too light. Okay. Let's try a 2-ounce jig head. And back to the silicone finger. I don't think we need 16 of them. Jeez. Might get a little more casting distance with that, but I definitely did better using a stop and go retrieve, but I did it with a slow retrieve. See, the thing is, it's so heavy it's going to the bottom. I don't know if that's going to work. And when I caught that one, I did catch it, I think, with 3 notches. That was the only way I could keep it in the middle. Which I think's ideal. Yeah, this may take a while. I think these are just harder to catch, guys. But I am going to be interested to see, once I do catch them, if that fog disappears. Because that means you can't grind these things even after the event's over. Alright guys, I just brought you back. I did manage to catch another Biara, and it's the biggest one so far, at 121 pounds, so not a bad looking fish. Anytime we get a personal record, it's usually ideal to personalize it. I don't know if I'll get anything bigger, but man, he was a tough one to bring in, I'll tell you that much. Even with this gear. We have one more of those to get. Now, I will tell you guys, one of the things I did discover is that the peak periods do seem to make the difference. I did fast forward to the peak period for the next day, and he bit almost instantly. Now, I don't know if I can do this twice. We're going to see. It would be nice because that would take us down to the last fish. And we are going into the peak. I'm sure it's not going to go that easily. Probably going to have to do this off screen, but I don't think I can beat that record. I have a feeling 121 is about as good as it's going to get, because even when I played before, they were averaging around 90 or 100 pounds. He was just that tough because he was that big. Alright guys, I am back again. We did manage to get another Vampire Trahira, and it is a personal record yet again, at 261. Yeah, I wouldn't have brought this back if it hadn't been so darn big. Well, let me go ahead and get a look at him. Oh wow, that is a big fish. Big, ugly fish. I don't know if I'll do better on the last one or not, guys, but we only have one Biara and one Trahira left. And unless I catch something, amazing, I'm going to bring it back on the last Trahira because that's what this is all about. We're going to see what we can do about getting the last Biara first to finish that part off. That is an amazing fish. Ugly. 2 more fish left, guys, and we have completed this mission. Definitely a challenge, without a doubt. I can't really tell you what got his attention. I just kept casting and casting and casting. But let me show you what I'm using here, guys. I'm using the Mitsujugu, and that is a 198-pound test. And I'm using a 187-pound test line, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, Jigoto 10 at 196-pound test reel. So we're talking seaworthy rods here, and it took me everything I had to get him in. Everything. So you really have to have the best you can gear up with, honestly, to get these guys in. They are tough. And I don't know. I'm going to try a little bit longer, but I was just doing popping at this level here, and that's when I caught him. But I've gotten him at 2 notches before as well, so it's just, I think it's really a matter of whenever they decide to bite. Alright guys, I am back. It wasn't anything really special as far as the fish goes, but I did finally catch the last Biara, and he's about 117 pounds, which is not my best of all, but I did manage to get a challenge completed. It's the Landing Net Guru 2. So I caught a certain number of fish using the landing net. I got 2 bait coins for that. Not bad. And yes, I did discover that once you catch the last one of any of the vampire fish and the little cloud of red disappears, so there's no more to be caught. So once it's done, it's done. Well, we have 1 more Trahira to catch, guys. That's it. 1 more. And we're going to end this correctly. Take ourselves over here. There should still be one over here. Yep, there it is. And once we get that, I guess that's the end of this. Yeah, I don't know if we've got enough peak left to get him, but we're going to sure as heck try. Yeah, we got our gear set up, and we are going to try to catch that last one. Get our line out there. We will try this. This may take a minute, because nothing is ever easy, that's for darn sure. I can't imagine we will hook into one right off the bat. It seemed like they did do better with the slow retrieve here. Oh, there we go, guys. There we go. I can honestly tell you, it doesn't matter what speed you do this at. I've caught them with 1 dot, or one of those little slashes down there. I've caught them with 2, and this was at 3, so it just Really is honest to God luck, honestly. Just keep trying different things and see what happens. But we're going to see what we can do about getting this guy in. This is the last one. And I'm really, really interested to see what happens after this point. Because everything from this point forward is all new. All new. No idea. But he is not going to be easy to bring in. That much I can tell you. This is sea gear, guys. This is sea gear. This is stuff we use to catch tuna. And it is giving it everything it's got. But it's still tough to bring them in. Yeah, all I can tell you guys, if you are once you get to this point and you're going after these guys, you've got to give it the heaviest stuff you've got. You are in for a fight. This may take a while, guys. That's all I can tell you. Just because I'm making some progress, that doesn't mean he won't take it out another 50 feet. They've already proved that to me more than once. Oh shoot, we don't want to get slack. Okay, it's coming in. He must not be very big compared to the last two that I got. He's coming in a little bit easier than the others did. I don't care as long as we got him. As long as we can finish this up and move on to the next leg of this. That is what I am interested in. Okay, he just dived under the boat. Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. I think my mouse is starting to wear out of power. When it starts losing its ability to maneuver, that's usually a good indication. We got him, though. We got him. Okay, so we have to bring the captured monsters to the Phantonm Steam Boat at night. He might be the biggest one. No, he's not the biggest one. I think the other one was 260 something. Yeah, but my mouse is definitely acting up. Alright, I did get the mouse fixed, thank goodness. So we have to bring the captured monsters to the Phantonm Steam Boat at night. So let's go ahead and put that away. And we're going to have to head for the steamboat. Something told me it wasn't the end just yet. Let's see. Yeah, the steamboat's a good ways away. Alright, we are going to head that direction. Once we get close, we'll bring you back. Alright guys, we are in the home stretch here. We are almost to this Phantonm Steam Boat. Still nighttime and we're good to go. I think we just have to get close to it. That's all we have to do. There it is. And that should be it. That's it. Amanzonia Mystery, Vampire Trahira. Incredible, you caught scary monsters. You are the hero of All Saints Day. 3 bait coins, a Vampire Trahira mount. Alright. Now, on to the next missions. New mission, Congo Mystery, Phantom Old Ferry. The last pages of the journal led you to the Congo. The legend from the journal tells of a ferocious catfish monster called Dingo Neck? Dingo Neck. The monster not only destroyed the local settlement but also sank a colonial ship carrying diamonds. The destroyed settlement on the shore was found only thanks to the coordinates from the diary. Help the villagers get rid of the monster and free the souls of their ancestors. 21,000 cash, catfish stash line, and a monster skull sinker at 7 ounce is the reward. Alright, we are on to a new mission altogether in the Congo, and I have access to that, so that is awesome. And from what I understand, once we complete that one, we'll get access to the Japan map to see what's on there as well. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. That was a long one, but we managed to complete everything. We caught all the fish we needed to catch, and we are moving on. We'll see if we can't complete this before the end of this 2025 season. But anyway, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.